disclaimer, this is not a real counseling session. This is continuance from part 1 of the video recording from my class assignment. I'm sorry about the interruption.
It's okay.
So where were we? You said that you tried talking to you said you didn't talk to your sister simply because you was having thoughts that she have too much going on with her personal life. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
And so, but I'm suggesting that maybe, I think you should call her, communicate with her.
Yeah.
Did she set a day or
No,
she said anytime?
Yeah, she said anytime. I just, hadn't, but I guess I'll, give her a call or give her a text and see when she's available to talk, and maybe I can talk with her.
I think is, I think that would be helpful. How do you trust your sister? Is it someone that you trust, that you can talk with? Is it someone that you can say, hey?
Well, she's always been there for me in the past, growing up and stuff. She's older than me, and so she's,
So you would say you and your sister's pretty close, and this is someone you trust with your sharing your information with. The thing about the reason why I'm saying that is because, in situations like this, you always need someone that you can trust, at least one person. If it's your mom, a best friend, or even a sibling. In this case, you said it's your sister, and you said this is your older sister, so she may have some insights of things that maybe she experienced and how she was able to cope with it. So
I never thought about that.
I think that you should try, take her up on her offer that, that you said that she's giving you the free will to contact her at any time. So I think that's a good idea. Okay, with your sister. So we got 2 things. The first thing we're gonna do is definitely gonna get you, speak with your doctor. I'm gonna see if he can get you in probably on Monday morning.
Okay.
But if it's an urgency where you feel that, hey, you need to see him or speak with the doctor immediately, I encourage you to call 911. Maybe, or, call your sister right then, so we can kind of, when you're having those thoughts. I do like the idea that you said that you haven't had a plan, you're just having those thoughts. And sometimes dealing with depression, those thoughts do occur when we're just feeling, that we're not loved or helpless, or just having all kinds of negative thoughts about ourselves, and it kind of poison our brain to say that we shouldn't live. And I think that and maybe this may help with your relationship with you and your friend. Do you want to be back with your friend, or?
I mean, I do. He was the nicest guy that I've ever been with. He treated me right. It seemed like it just was. When things went wrong, it just seemed like they went so wrong, it was so big and it hurt so bad. So, it was just so much. But when things were good, and it wasn't, he didn't hit me or talk down to me. It's just, I don't know. I guess I was just triggered really badly because of all my brokenness.
Well, the thing I want you to do is, first of all, in order, what we spoke about the last time, in order for you to move forward with any relationship, you got to let go of that old, the past.
Yeah.
And you stated that it was you feel like you was the reason. So if you feel like you're the reason, that's why I say maybe you may need to speak with your doctor and seeking on getting some medication, speaking with your sister, talking to someone. Secondly, I just want you to just take some time out, and I want to give you some homework assignment. I want you to just identify 3 things, maybe 10 of things that you like about yourself, that you may like, for is, I see right now you have a beautiful smile,
Thank you.
Yeah, and, I acknowledge that, you have nice hair. You dress pretty nice, so those are good characteristics that I'm noticing about yourself. So I want you to tell me one thing today that you love about yourself.
Oh, Lord, I don't know if I can even come up with anything.
You have a lot. Because you're not going to ever be able to move forward. And the thing I want you to get out of your head is that if you can't accept yourself, how can someone else accept you? So how can you love yourself or try to love somebody else if you don't even love yourself?
Yeah.
So your homework, I want you to go home and Even it may not just be Catholics about yourself. You may be maybe an awesome cook. I think you told me in our last session that you enjoy cooking dinner, so you seem to be an awesome cook.
Yeah.
You know, that's a one thing that you can add on your list.
I do like to cook.
You like to cook, right? So when you're feeling, and I'm glad you said that you like to cook. So when you're feeling down or sad, cook something. Do you like to cook treats, food, or both?
Bake. I
Like
like sweets.
Okay. Well, try baking. Baking is a calming, you know, it makes you feel. I like to bake myself. So, you know, when I'm baking, I like to just have my music on. Me and my daughter and I, we do that together. So, try baking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Secondly, I would like for you to reach out to your friend and apologize, because I believe that you're not allowing him to love you the way he wants to love you. And I think that he's owed that, you know, to sit down and talk to him. And, you know, and did you communicate with him about the past relationship that you experienced, and just kind of got your guards up?
Just kind of told him that I had a rough past and I wasn't gonna, you know, put up with the same stuff I put up with before. I didn't really, you know, go in depth and tell him everything that the person did.
So was he doing the same things your previous relationship, from your previous relationship?
Some stuff, I guess, you know, it's kind of like, if I was in a car accident and I got in a car accident with a red Mercedes, and then now I'm at a stoplight and I'm getting ready to go, and it's a red Toyota and I got afraid, you know, because I just see red. So it's the same thing. So he maybe necessarily wasn't doing the exact same thing from the last relationship,
but it just seemed similar.
Yeah, so it just freaked me out and really made me just kind of explode and be nasty and, you know, do stuff that I guess is not appropriate, and, you know, when you're trying to build a relationship with somebody.
Well, and that's a good thing that you was able to acknowledge that, but you can't compare, you know, just because you see red, you can't compare. But I also recommend communicating those thoughts to him, that, hey, I feel attacked, I feel like this is what you're doing. He may not be aware of what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, he may not be aware that he's doing all these things.
That's true. I did think about that.
I think that you need to reach out to your friend and apologize, and maybe you all can sit down and talk. But the first thing that you're gonna do is reach out to your doctor, because you're making a plan for you making excuses. Okay, well, I heard you say, well, I didn't make a plan. I didn't make an appointment with my doctor simply because it's the waiting list. Then you said you didn't want to talk to your sister because I feel like you didn't want to. She had a lot going on, and didn't want to do this and do that. But you're not trying. You got to start and do it. Take the initiative and do it yourself. Okay. So you don't have a plan to kill yourself. So that's perfect. But I do want who lives with you?
It's just me.
It's just you. Will it be helpful? We can reach out to your sister and say, hey, kind of check in on you. Does she stay nearby, or she's out of town? How close?
Well, she's out of town. She's about an hour or so away. You know, so we usually just talk on the phone or video chat.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Okay, so maybe when you are feeling it, you're gonna contact your sister, and when you're feeling sad. But I just want someone to check in. I say this, when you're feeling yourself feeling overwhelmed or not loving yourself, you're gonna contact your sister. So let's write that out. So that's what we're gonna do. Erica will contact what's your sister's name? Courtney.
With no U. So C-O-R-T.
Okay, CORTNEY. When feeling sad, depressed, or not. Was Erica will contact Courtney when feeling sad, depressed, or not. Who say loving
myself.
loving yourself? So you will immediately contact Courtney. So if Courtney is not available, let's have another step. If Courtney is not available, then would you call 911?
Alright, maybe I can try journaling again.
You want to try journaling? Okay.
Yeah.
Erica. If Courtney is not available, then Erica will journal for about how long? 15, 30 minutes, an hour?
I would like to start at 15 minutes and see what happens.
So then, if journaling is not working, our next step will be to contact.
Just go to sleep.
Well, we want to go to sleep. We want you to go to sleep, but let's try contacting your doctor.
Okay.
But we're gonna contact the doctor Monday morning, right?
Yeah.
Monday morning. Okay. And I'm gonna make note of that to kind of send a fax over. I'm gonna call today, but I want you to kind of I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make the appointment for you.
Okay.
I will make the appointment for you,
Okay.
and I will see if they can get you in as early as possible. Do you prefer mornings or afternoon?
Mornings.
Okay, I will see if I can schedule get you in that morning. It's an urgency. And see, so you're not currently taking any medicine? No medicine. And so we just kind of get you an evaluation. Let's see, what's the next steps that we need to do. Maybe he probably can or she may can get you on some medication that can kind of help cope with how you're feeling.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No, this was helpful.
Was it helpful? How are you feeling at this moment? Are you still feeling useless?
Well, I feel better than what I did when I came. I don't feel as, I guess, heavy. You know, being able to talk to you really helped me out. But I feel okay, and I'm gonna do the things that we talked about, and hopefully those help too. Okay,
awesome. So after you speak with your doctor Monday, I want you to come back Tuesday. I'm going to schedule you to come back in Tuesday morning at the same time. We'll do Tuesday morning at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And just to follow up to see how you're feeling and to see, well, the medicine. You know, I definitely want to kind of follow up with you and see what kind of medication it is that they prescribed and see how that works for you. And I also gave you another assignment. So after you do all that, you're gonna reach out to your friend today.
Well,
or you wanna?
I'll probably wait until after I come back and see you.
Okay.
You know, I want to go to the doctor first and see what they say.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm ready yet.
Okay, and that's totally understandable. Like I mentioned to you earlier, you got to first get yourself within yourself. You got to love Erica, you know, for Erica can move forward with doing anything and move forward with another relationship. Erica has to learn to let go of the past. And Erica's going to also identify some things, some good things about Erica. We're going to do a list of, if you can do 10, I prefer that when you come in by Tuesday. Some good things that can also, we got cooking is one. Erica enjoy baking.
Yeah.
And so we're definitely gonna do that.
Okay.
Well, I thank you, Erica, and I really appreciate you coming in today. I really appreciate you taking out the time, and I will see you next Tuesday. And I'm gonna get ready to make the appointment now. I'm gonna call the doctor now to see if we can get you scheduled in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.